I know what you're thinking. Why did I click on this video? It's just more motivational speech crap that I've already heard 1,000 times. And honestly, maybe it is. But if you would give me a chance, you could just take a couple of minutes and listen to what I have to say. Mental health. Potentially your best friend. But for a lot of people, their worst enemy. I know I'm not alone when I say my mental health has been on a huge decline basically my whole life. So I want to share my experience so that maybe you can share yours and have someone to listen. I will always listen. It all started about 15 years ago. When I was 5 years old, my mom passed away in front of me from cardiac arrest. She landed on top of me, in fact. It was one of the worst feelings I have ever had to deal with to this day. Growing up without a mother is like growing up without a limb. You're jealous. Jealous of people who have all their parents. Jealous of people who look at you and just think you're weird. And then, that jealousy turns into anger. You feel like someone's out to get you. That you don't have anything to lose. You just don't understand. So you lash out. You get into trouble. You pick fights. You act up in school and home alike. And it definitely didn't help that at age 4, I was diagnosed with PDD-NOS, a form of autism, along with several other disorders I found out later in life. Disorders such as ADHD, bipolarism, anxiety, and so on. But it wasn't just my mom. My dad fell into alcoholism, and when he got drunk, he got aggressive. This forever has put a huge dent in our relationship, as his attempts to go to rehab were required by law and not by his own decision. Hence, why he falls back into this habit. There was even a brief moment of time where I had no choice but to live with my older sisters, because my dad had gotten himself locked up and had been unable to take care of me. With their help, I pretty much raised myself into the person I am today. I can't say I ever really fit into school either. I was always singled out as the weird, autistic kid that didn't talk to anybody. Everyone was always much more popular than me. Even the people I considered nerds. Because in the end of the day, they had each other. I was nobody. I had a couple of girlfriends here and there. None of them really panned out. But that's okay. Because I learned something from every relationship I've been in. And it makes me a better man. A better person, so that when I do find my soulmate, I can be the best version of me that they can receive. But my one true love, video games, and YouTube. I've always wanted to be a content creator ever since I was an itty bitty boy. I looked up to people like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, the Vanoss crew, and even the smaller YouTubers who work their ass off every single day to make good, inspiring content. And I hope that one day I can be that for somebody. So, with all of that being said, how do you cope? How do you bounce back? How do you put on a smile and live life like everyone else? How? Just how? Well, I'm gonna do my best to try to tell you how. It's very simple, but far from easy. See, what you have to do, you have to keep moving. Even if it feels like God Himself is pushing on you, you have to keep moving. Keep pushing and moving towards the happy life that's waiting for you. Because it may not seem like it now, but it's waiting. And it's yours to grab. And it won't be easy. You're going to struggle. But it's not about the struggle. It's about the will, the determination to face all adversity and push, to look life in the eyes and demand to be happy. And if it doesn't give you happiness, rip it away. Take it from its clutches and earn the happiness that you deserve. I myself am far from perfect, and I am still working on the happy life that I've always dreamed of. But I'm much, much closer than I was. And that's something to be proud of. So even if you're not in a perfect place, or even in a good place, the important thing is you're still here. You've made it this far, which I'm assuming means you wanted to listen to what I said. And I can only hope that you won't take my words for granted. But just know, always, that I love each and every one of you with all of my heart and soul. And I am so very proud of you. Stay golden. And remember, always aim for higher.